So now that we have our channels patched, it's time to start talking about how to actually control them. Cobalt offers a number of ways to control our channels. The simplest way is to simply type in a channel number, 4, and run the level wheel up. This gives me very easy and quick access to any of my channel controls. If I want to be a little bit more specific about a value, I can select a channel, 1, channel, type in a value, 45, and hit at level, and it'll go right to that value. At any point after I've set a level, I always have my level wheel there to go back and make changes. I also have plus percentage and minus percentage keys that allow me to increment and decrement my value by a default of 5. This option can be customized by pushing and holding setup and tapping the plus or minus percentage keys. This will give you an option to set the step percentage value. So if I arrow up here, change this to 10 and hit modify, close, and now hit my minus and plus percentages, the values will go up by a 10%. And I can customize this at any point I'd like. If I want to work with a range of channels, I can select my first channel, 6, tell it it's going to be a channel, select my last channel, 20, and hit through. I now have a range of channels selected that I could work with my level wheel. I could type in a value and hit at level, or I can use my plus and minus percentage options. If I want to add to a selection, I can type in a channel, 91, channel, select the second channel I want to add, 94, and hit the plus key to compound that selection. If I want to work with a range selection but subtract or add some elements to it, I select my first channel, 36, tell it it's going to be a channel, select my last, 52, tell it I want to go through that number, hit through, select the first number I want to remove, 42, hit minus, and if I want to remove a range, I can type in a second number, 46, and hit through. This now grabbed channel 36 through 52, subtracted 42 through 46, and gave me a custom selection. To clear my selection, I simply hit the C-Alt button twice. The at level key gives me a number of options that allow me to set channels to different places. If I select a channel, 36 channel, and hit the at level once, it'll go to a predefined level. I can customize this level by pushing setup and hitting at level. This brings up a play settings dialog that allows me to customize whatever my default level will be. So if I have a lighting designer who always starts their channels at 65, I can type in 65, modify, and now whenever I hit the at level key, it'll go directly to 65. At level also allows us to go directly to full. If I grab a channel, 37 channel, and double tap at level, it'll take me directly to full. If I triple tap at level, it'll take the channel out. I can also take out a channel by selecting it, 1, channel, and dropping my level wheel down. I can also just type in a number, 4, and drop the level wheel down. There are many ways to control intensity to turn things both on and off on Cobalt. Because of Cobalt's integrated touchscreens, I can also select my channels simply by tapping them. This allows me to very easily have access to the particular channels I want or don't want. On the touchscreen, if I'd like to select a range of channels, I can push and hold the first channel, tap the second channel, and select the entire range. If I'd like to very quickly select all of the channels that have an intensity above 0, I can simply hit the Invert Group command. This switches my selection from any channels I currently have selected to any channel with an intensity. So if I start off with nothing, it's a quick way to grab all of my channels with intensity. If I want to select a single channel or a group of channels and leave the intensity on but turn everybody else off, I can select a channel, 36 channel, and hit the Rem Dim button. If I'd like to quickly turn off all of my channels, I can push and hold C-Alt and tap channel. This will turn off all of the intensities of the channels that are currently active.